This weekend's global box office just delivered a masterclass in contrasts, offering a clear split between absolute cinematic dominance and a surprising moment of disappointment. If you've been tracking the charts lately, you know the theatrical landscape is in a fascinating spot. According to the latest reporting from Deadline and Variety, we're seeing two very different stories unfold simultaneously. On one hand, James Cameron's Avatar: Fire and Ash has once again claimed the throne, extending its iron grip on the #1 position worldwide. But on the other side of the aisle, the mood is a bit more somber. 28 years later, The Bone Temple, the highly anticipated new chapter in the legendary horror franchise, finally made its debut. However, despite years of hype and a dedicated cult following, it arrived with a lower-than-expected opening. This gap between the two films highlights a growing trend. In today's market, being a sequel isn't enough. The scale and the genre seem to be dictating who wins and who just survives. Let's dive into the specifics of that #1 spot. Avatar: Fire and Ash, released by Disney through 20th Century Studios, isn't just winning, it's showing incredible legs. In industry terms, that means it isn't suffering from the massive second or third week drops that plague most blockbusters. Industry analysts note that this film is following the classic James Cameron playbook. It starts big and then stays big. The secret sauce seems to be a combination of massive overseas turnout and an obsession with premium formats like IMAX and Dolby Cinema. People aren't just going to see a movie, they are paying a premium for the experience. It's a testament to the enduring draw of the Pandora universe that even weeks into its run, international audiences are still turning up in droves, reinforcing Disney's bet on high-budget visual spectacles. Now, compare that to the launch of 28 years later, The Bone Temple. While it's certainly not a flop in the traditional sense, Variety reports that the initial global figures fell short of what analysts had projected. It's an interesting case study. The 28 Days Later franchise has a massive legacy, but The Bone Temple faced a crowded release window and an audience that might be feeling a bit of genre fatigue. While the hardcore fans showed up, the film struggled to capture the casual moviegoer in the same way its blue-skinned competitors did. For the horror genre, this softer start is a bit of a wake-up call, suggesting that even established IP needs a unique hook to cut through the noise of a busy theatrical calendar. Ultimately, this weekend illustrates that the theatrical experience is becoming increasingly bifurcated. For Disney, the success of Avatar reinforces their confidence in the mega event strategy. For everyone else, it's a reminder that the mid-budget or genre-specific sequel faces a much steeper climb. Of course, the opening weekend is just a snapshot, not the final verdict. As the box office numbers continue to update, we'll see if The Bone Temple can find its footing through word of mouth, or if Avatar will continue its path toward the record books. We'll be right here tracking the data as it evolves. What do you think? Is Avatar simply unstoppable, or are you rooting for the underdog horror hits? Let us know.